I thought I had a burp there, but I didn't. Hi,
Yeah.
Dee. Hi, everybody. How are you? How's
Good.
everybody? Mocha's eating a giant fat bone down here, so if you hear him, I apologize.
So, Kim,
You're
what's new?
What's new? I took a nap. That's about it. I took a fat. Actually, no, it wasn't too fat.
The
It
one
wasn't too
thing the one thing Kim's guaranteed to do is take a nap.
fat. Okay, not entirely true now. Maybe
Yes,
true like 4 years ago, yes.
she
But
had
now,
this nick I was going to say, you had the
now
nickname back in the day of being a bear cub. Remember?
um, no.
I
No, I do
we
remember, yeah. Because
yeah.
dad would call me that. Because
Yeah.
I would hide.
You would
That's
literally
because,
take a nap, wake up, and then 30 minutes later go back to sleep. Or she'll take a nap, wake up, and then be close to bedtime and she'll go to bed.
well, can I explain myself?
Sure.
Because mom literally thought that I was like dying.
What?
Um, she was like, you need, she thought it was like a giant issue that I was doing that. But let me explain myself. So, in high school, you have to wake up. School started at 7 o'clock in the morning for no reason. None. Okay, so like I would so I would go to school for for like what 5 hours or whatever, be exhausted. Sometimes go to work after. Sometimes have to do tech afterwards. Whatever. So I would come home. If I came home on a regular like two p.m. day, then I would be exhausted. So I would take a nap. However, my naps were like 4 hours long. So then I wake up from my nap at 6 o'clock, eat, do homework. I never did homework. Um, and then I would be up so late because I wasn't tired from my nap. But then I would go to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And if I go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning and I have to wake up at 6, I only get 4 hours of sleep. And then I would go to school. And then the cycle would continue.
So, you were a bear cub because of your bad habits.
That and like depression, but yes. It was a nice cocktail of both. But yeah. But like, see how that cycle continues to
Yeah.
happen? I wasn't
Yeah.
doing it by choice.
Mom like exaggerates on things. Like, remember when I was in college I was working out a lot and then I would come home and be like lying or sitting up at like on the couch or something and be like dead, like not move at all. Mom said the same thing to me. She's like, "I thought you were dying." I'm like, "No, this is pain inflicted on myself."
Yeah. So dramatic.
That's where
This is
you
a
get it from.
she brought me to the doctor. She's like, she's just sleeping all the time because of her feet. She has flat feet. She needs I go, no, mom, I get 2 hours of sleep at night. I'll tell you right now. It's because I get 2 hours of sleep at night. Four.
Did
Whatever.
she did she go berserk on you for only getting 2 hours of sleep?
No, not really. But like, I don't know if any other parents do it. I feel like all parents do it. Like, mom would, because she would be like leaving, like, she would literally be at work when I was waking up because she just goes into work super early. But like, parents always, out of all of the 100 times you do something correct, you will mess up one time and they will continue to tell you about that one time you messed up. Right?
Yeah.
So,
Or
like, what?
I was
Go
gonna
on.
say, or they do one major thing for you and then they'll always bring it up.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So, like, one time, I don't know if it was in high school or in college. I think it was in college. I slept through my alarm and I missed class. It probably happened in high school too, but. And then she's calling me freaking out because you know how she'll like text me every 5 minutes to make
Yeah.
sure like where I am.
Hmm.
And so I was like, oh my god, I slept through my alarm or I like turned it off while I was sleeping because people do that. And she like anytime I don't answer the phone, like 1 second after she texts, she's like, "Where are you? What are you doing?" I was like, "Mom, I'm making like I'm not by the phone right now." She's like, "Well, remember that one time you slept through the alarm and you didn't make it to class?" I go, "Remember the 50 other times that I did though?"
She's the character. I remember because she's gotten better. She's gotten way better.
She
But
has not.
well,
Live with her.
well, from my perspective, she's gotten better.
That's because you're across the country.
But I remember being stationed overseas, and for everyone listening, the stuff Kim's describing, I only either been a part of it, like a small portion of it, or just know from what she's talked about, because almost all the situations she just mentioned, I was either in school or stationed overseas or whatever. So, but for my own experience with mom, when I was first stationed overseas, she would message me like every day. And then she would get worried something
Does
like,
that now?
yeah, she does that now. She got worried that like something happened to me. I mean, granted, I wasn't in the best of places, so I understand.
Well, that's
But
understandable.
but also too, it took her like how long to understand like the work schedule and stuff, which is hard. I don't, it's hard for someone who hasn't been through it to understand the work schedule. But as soon as,
But it's mom. She doesn't understand anything.
but as soon as she sent the message, if I saw it and I didn't say anything, she would
Because
freak
it was
out.
on because it was on Facebook Messenger, so you can see when someone sees it.
Exactly.
Well, I was gonna say she still kind of does that now too, because we're in a text group, the three of us, and she'll be the first one to text us in the morning. Sometimes I am though.
Yeah, you are.
Sometimes I send out the first morning text. Usually it's mom though, and then it's me, and then like 3 hours later it's Danielle because she's behind us in time, and then throughout the day she'll be like, "Hi, hi." She's the busiest one. And she's the one
She
texting
is.
us every hour. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, hey, what's happening? What are you do? She'll like ask me random crap to do around the house,
Like
like things
shoveling snow.
which I didn't do. I forgot. Well, that's understandable. That's understandable. No, she'll be like, "Hey, can you fill the humidifier?" Sure, mom. Or like she'll just say random crap. Like she's the busiest part. Like I know she's super busy at work. It's like, what are you doing? But
Not working.
no, because she has her stupid little. I got her that stupid watch now, so she can text from her watch.
So it's all your fault.
Yeah, my fault. I got her that like it's not an Apple Watch. It's the Fit Me, not the Fit Me,
The
the
Fitbit.
Fitbit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Funny thing is, also too, she doesn't remember time zones. So even though,
She doesn't remember anything ever.
yeah, even though I've been living on this side of the country for how many years now, she'll always be like, or I'll say something like, "Oh, I'm eating lunch," and it's like 1:30 my time. She'd be like, "But,
It's 5 o'clock.
but it's dinner time."
In Washington, which is 3 hours behind. Oh. Or like it'll literally be 10, and she'll be like, "Your sister didn't text me back." I go, "It's 7 o'clock in the morning."
I'm most likely asleep.
Yeah, but no, she like. Oh, I also was gonna say another thing to rant about. I was gonna say how mom literally is. She's like one of those hover moms in the kitchen because she thinks that we're gonna mess something up. Because at one time we messed one thing up once when we were 10. It translates to the rest of my life.
Oh my!
How?
You
I understand
literally
because you almost put the house on fire. I get that.
no.
I literally, I'll make food and I'll be like, "Can you get out of here?"
Well,
She'll be
in
in my way. Every time that I have to be in the kitchen, she's in the kitchen, like dog, and she'll be in my way. I go, "Get the f out of my way." She has to. She literally, her brain is muscle memory to migrate into the kitchen when I go into the kitchen to be a pain in the butt. I'm not even kidding.
I was gonna say, in her defense, when you were
No.
younger, no. When you were younger, you didn't have a lot of good outcomes when you were cooking. You were great at baking, but for some
When?
reason, you
What?
burned pasta. How the
I
heck
did
do you
not.
burn pasta?
I didn't burn pasta. I overcooked pasta and it was mom's fault. Let me explain. Okay, I'll do you one better. You burned a freaking hand towel and ran up the stairs and try not to tell dad that you burned it. You actually almost caught the house on fire, ma'am. Anyways, back to the overcooked, not burned pasta. This is what happened. So mom had a giant like pot of pasta on the burner and she was going out and then she was like, I was watching television. I wasn't paying attention. She was like, da, 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 I'm going out. The pot of pasta's on the burner or on the stove. I thought it was done. It wasn't done. It was on low. So I didn't even see. So I went to look. I didn't even see the flame on because it was low. And then she comes home and the pasta was like overcooked anyways. And I was like, sorry. But to be fair, mom's not the smartest when it comes to cooking either because the whole New Year's banana bread thing was hilarious. Did I ever tell you about that?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Hold on, wait. They're barking. Give me 1 second. Improvise.
Improvise. Let's see. If okay, I am improvising now since she's away. If there's any topic you guys out there want us to talk about or to discuss on this podcast, please leave a comment below. And that's it. That's my improvisation or improvised content. Oh, improvised conversation for today. I can't talk. Also, too, if you haven't seen, go ahead and check out the behind-the-scene photo shoot videos I shot the past couple of months. Should be good. Good. First attempt at filming. Definitely will get better from there. For anyone out there that's interested in the journey to get to that point and what I did. And she's back.
Look at my freaking cup from Wendy's.
Did you DoorDash again?
No, I mom dashed.
Nice new word.
Thank you. Okay, so let me tell you about this banana bread situation that had happened. New Year's Day last year. Mocha just knocked. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Off my leg and hit his food
Did it go everywhere? Anyways. So, I went out to my friend's house New Year's Eve 2019. And I had a lovely time and I got plastered, right? So, I don't know if you're like this, but side note, I'm the type of person where like if you go to a park, I stayed over, like I was responsible. Okay? But like after like if you go to like a party and you stay over, do you like immediately like leave early in the morning
Yeah,
because you
for
want to
sure.
sleep in your own?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I do the same thing. So I woke up and I just naturally wake up early anyways. So I fell asleep at like I don't even know, but I woke up at like 6 in the morning. I texted mom, I was like, "Can you come pick me up?" And she's like, "Yeah." So she picks me up and then I go home and I fall back asleep until I'm awakened. But in the meantime, mom had her run at Sandy Hook.
Mm.
I'm talking about your banana bread situation. At her run at Sandy Hook,
It was a beach walk.
the beach walk at Sandy Hook. Thank you,
New
Source.
Year's Day.
New Year's Day. Thank you, Source. And she decides before she leaves, I don't know, it's like 9, she has to go for like 9 or whatever, to make banana bread. I am passed out. Like, I am passed out because I'm in my bed. I'm not sleeping on the floor. I am out. This woman makes banana bread, and apparently she makes it while I'm sleeping leaves it in the oven with the oven on while I'm sleeping, expecting me to miraculously wake up and take it out of the oven. Okay.
That's not gonna
So
work. Wait, wait,
she's
wait.
texting.
Time out.
Yes.
Before you continue, I don't remember the features of the oven, but does it have like a timer that simultaneously turns off the oven when it's done?
No. Of course not. If it did, this wouldn't have happened. So she's like texting me, calling me, like trying to wake me up. I am passed out because I'm hung over out of my mind. So then I went to the party or my friend's house with Gabby and Katie. Like, I think Katie drove. So that's why I needed mom to pick me up. Otherwise, I would have left their asses there. No offense. And gone home. So my mom calls Katie and Gabby. And she's like, you got to come over to the house. I think Kim's is burning the house down, because she's not answering her phone, yada, yada, yada. And they were, like, on their way home anyways at that time. So they literally, I don't know this is, I'm passed out. So they come in the house, okay, and they go in the kitchen, and they take the banana bread out, and they come up to see me, and literally, like, I heard about this after, but Katie literally was like, we thought you were dead because you weren't even moving. Like, I was so still because, you know when you sleep so well, you don't move?
Yeah.
I was so still. And literally, like, Katie was like, Gabby was literally at the end of your bed just staring at you, waiting for you to breathe, which luckily you did, and she saw you breathe. And I'm here taking your banana bread out of your oven, turning the oven off, saying hi to the dogs, letting the dogs out, feeding them, doing this, doing that, da-da-da-da. She's like, I brought you up some water, a glass of water next to my bed, and that was the first thing I saw, and I was like, how the hell did that get there, this glass of water? And then I wake up and I see all these text messages and these phone calls, and I was like, what the hell happened? But long story short, don't try to have a hungover person responsible for taking out your banana bread on New Year's Day. Mother.
Was it burnt?
No, it was fine.
Don't try to wake up Kim when she's
Hungover, actually.
Hungover.
No, it was fine. Like, I ate it. I was like, ooh, banana bread.
you were like, here's a prize for me.
Somebody got me a glass of water. Someone made me some banana bread. Oh my god, what happened?
I'm so special. I'm getting rewarded for being hungover.
Literally. But isn't that dumb? She's like, I thought you would wake up. I go, when?
Didn't you assess my current state on the way home and would have thought, like, okay, maybe she's not responsible enough for this.
Like, I don't understand. Yo, sometimes I don't get why we think the things that we do. The three of us. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
How do you think my ass was gonna wake up? I'm also eating again during this podcast.
What the? Oh my goodness. So, everyone out there listening right now. So, because of the time difference, as we already discussed, I was about to eat lunch and Kim wanted to record. So, we rearranged what we were planning to do. I'm like, okay, let's have our little, like, powwow before we start recording because I'm eating. And now...
We weren't having a powwow. We were having a meeting. Don't be inappropriate.
So, we were having a meeting. That way, I could finish my lunch. But now, on the podcast, Kim is eating.
Well, let me explain, okay? Because I already had to wait for your ass for like 5 billion hours because, again, I'm ahead of you. And you had your stupid class and you didn't want to do it beforehand. So now I'm podcasting at 5 o'clock at night and I'm waiting for you all freaking day. And so if I want to eat, let me eat because apparently we're on your time. And scene. Okay? Oh my god. So wait, can I tell you about this DoorDash situation that happened?
Go ahead.
Because mom didn't explain it well.
No, she didn't. She just like, we have a lot of food. I'm like, okay.
Well, this is what happened.
Oh,
I think it was.
By the way, she caved again. I don't think she's escaping DoorDash anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't had sushi in like 2 weeks, like 3 weeks actually, which is shocking. And I wanted it, and that's something I can't get at my house, right?
But you can call, order, and pick up, which is cheaper.
I couldn't because every place was closed.
Oh, Kim. All
Other than
right,
how
tell
I
your
ordered.
story. Tell your story. Miss excuses over there.
I'm not very fond of these fries, by the way. They're a little overcooked. Anyways, so I think it was Monday. Was it the day? It was Monday, like when we were in a snowstorm, because mom's like, let's order food and put these people through very unsafe situations. So we wanted food from the diner, so we door dashed it and we ordered. I ordered like a wrap with fries, and mom ordered a turkey burger with fries. And so we ordered, da 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 da. Comes to the door. Mom gets it and literally bring it to the table, and I read like the first line. Oh, hi, Alice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, she's so cute. She looks fat.
She's not.
She's got a chunky face. Hi. Anyways, we order food and then it comes, and then I saw the first thing was potato boats, and I was like, "Oh, mom, did you get potato boats like as an appetizer?" Maybe she did. I thought. She goes, "No," and so I'm like, weird. So I look at the receipt, and it's for a different person. It's a different person's order. Cause, and then mom was like, I was like, "Oh crap." So then mom's like, "What do I do?" I was like, "You have to call DoorDash and tell them so you can get another order." So we called DoorDash and we're on the phone with the lady at DoorDash, and she, God bless her, had like this accent. So like mom didn't understand what she was saying at all. So I had to come help her. And mom's like, "Why? So when the DoorDasher comes, can I give him the food back?" And she's like, "No, you
You
can't."
can't.
And she
Because,
goes,
COVID.
"Why not?" She was like, "Why not?" And she goes, "Well, COVID, but also like who wants that?" And I was trying to explain to mom that it's like it's not one person, like it's random people go pick up like the order, so it's
Right.
not going to be
Yeah.
the same person. Like our next person isn't going to be our previous person.
Speaking from someone who DoorDash for a while, it's different. There's multiple different people that go and like pick up the order. What they do is they'll accept it, so you're not gonna have the same person every time. And what a DoorDasher should do is, as they're going to the restaurant or as soon as they get there, they bring up the order on their phone or whatever they're using to verify and cross-reference what's on their phone and what they're about to pick up.
Well, I
Which,
think the guy picked up two orders. They're
yeah.
both from the diner, but yeah, like normal people understand that.
Hmm.
We get it. But so the lady's like, "No, you have to keep the food or you can give the food to like the homeless or whatever." We're in the middle of a snowstorm, so we're not going out.
Not
Unfortunately, I'm
option
sorry.
number two. Option number two out of the question. Plus,
Sorry, option
like,
two.
plus, why
But
would you give a homeless person food during the current state of the world? Like, you know, they don't know you're sick, so
well, no, no, no. Yeah, but I mean, it's just options. But
yeah.
so we had to keep the food. This order was huge. Potato boats, pancakes, a grilled cheese and French fry, and a turkey Reuben with French fries.
Hashtag health.
So we kept the food, and then we put in another order for the diner of what we originally wanted. Right?
Hmm.
Ding dong! It's our DoorDasher with our original order. And mom's like, "I just ordered another one. What am I gonna do?" And he's like, "I don't know, because how would he know?" And she's like, "Okay, thank you." And he's like, "I'm sorry to like." I would just keep the food, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, "I'm sorry." We're like, "No, it's fine. Don't worry about it." So now we have a wrap and fries, and we have the turkey burger and fries, and then we have another incoming order, our second order. So we have 8 orders of food from the diner. like when I tell you, and so like we had to save it, which was kind of perfect because we were in a snowstorm, so we were home for like 3 days. But it was like crap food. Like the amount of French fries, like a container this big of French fries. It was like the size of like a like a large soda from Wendy's. That's how big it was of French fries.
Like
And
French fries total or just per order?
total.
Oh yeah.
But like here's the thing though. I ate them, but like it was food overload. It was insane. It was like so much plastic. It was like not it. And it was so crazy. But I've been eating. I think I've been on like E lately because I've been eating that crap food because that's all I've been having. Like one day, it was like Tuesday. I just ate French fries throughout the day. That was it. That's all I ate throughout the day.
You're the definition of health.
I really am. That's why I've been slacking. Like it was like yesterday, and I was like, I need to eat some broccoli.
You're putting bad food into your engine, Kim. You know this. We already talked about this.
What am I gonna not eat it? But I have the mindset of out of sight, out of mind because I learned that from I don't know you. So I have to eat it so I don't eat it again.
That's what
You
I
know?
do. Like if there's
Yeah.
candy in the house or whatever, top shelf. Boom.
Well, it's
Out of
just the
sight,
thing
out
is,
of
like,
mind.
I shouldn't have that shit in my house because I'm ultimately gonna eat it and be ravenous about it because I don't want it in the house to be tempted. So I'm gonna eat it all in one sitting. You know.
You sound
With that
like
being
Joey
said,
from Friends.
with that being said, I have a cheeseburger right now. But I ate healthy this morning, so like I don't feel bad about it.
Okay, at least you got some good in there. So, is that the reason why you've been slacking then? Is because you're tired from all the french fries?
Yeah, totally. Like I haven't worked out. I want to today. I'm breaking out really bad.
It's
So
from
that's
all those
definitely
french fries that you
yeah. Well, you know, it's a good. I'm vegan.
ate. That that
Kidding.
is one of the worst reasons or like correlations of being vegan.
Well, did I ever tell you how I was vegan? Did I ever tell you how I transitioned into veganism?
I don't think so. I remember
It's
you.
not a long story.
No,
I
you.
literally was like, I want to be vegan. I had nothing like vegan to eat in my house, so I just ate for a week. I just had oranges.
What?
That was it.
No way. For like
I'm not
breakfast, lunch,
kidding.
and dinner?
I'm not even kidding.
What? That's so bad.
I know. That's why I was so tired and fatigued. I do not recommend doing that at all. I literally
They
would eat,
say
like,
they
10 oranges.
recommend anytime you're about to do something super strict to consult your doctor. And you literally just went gun ho, like, let's be vegan and let's eat the only vegan thing in the house, which is oranges.
Well, you know how I am. I do things on impulse. I don't
Yes,
think
that's
about
true.
them. I don't think them through. So I literally ate oranges. It probably wasn't a week. It probably was a weekend until I went shopping. But like I had it for like at least 3 days in a row, and I was exhausted because
Of course.
I wasn't eating anything.
There was no other nutrients going into your body besides whatever came from the oranges. So, in
But
hindsight, you had good vitamin C levels, I guess.
very true.
But
My face cleared up. And then, like, eventually, like, I was fine. But I will say, when I transitioned out of veganism, it was a lot healthier and a better transition than going into it.
did you like add food slowly back in?
Yeah. So I added cheese, and then I started to add fish, and so I was vegetarian slash for a long time slash pescatarian for a longer time than I was vegan, and then I went back to like just eating whatever. That was a lot better
Hmm.
because I learned from my mistakes.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
But you
Thank
still do stuff on
Do not-
impulse.
Okay, Mom, don't patronize me for the bad things I do. Hello, the one time. Hello. But I do though.
You do.
I do. Well, I
Um,
mean, a lot of my big life decisions have been on impulse, and I, you know, Turned out okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad outcome. What was I gonna say? They do. I know research shows that like the pescatarian diet is like one of the healthiest diets for you. Also, pescatarian slash like Mediterranean. I pronounced that wrong,
Say that
but
again?
whatever.
Say that again.
Mediterranean. I don't know.
Mediterranean.
Yeah, Mediterranean. There you go. I can't even
God.
pronounce where we're from in the part of the world.
In the continent of Greece.
Yes, in the continent of Greece. You know, I've actually since I've been like playing more and reading more about ancient civilizations, I more and more want to do that DNA like swab test to see.
Yo, I want to do it.
Yeah, maybe we can do it. We'll both do it and say on the podcast.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Good idea, D. Write it down.
Okay, hold on.
Good idea. She's actually writing it down.
Swab.
I would want to do mom's more than mine though, because I feel like hers would be more interesting.
Oh, for sure. We can get her involved. Plus, she can pay for it for you.
That's true. Good point.
But, because it would be interesting to see, especially since, okay, we're sisters, but our DNA is different. So you might be a higher percentage or a lower percentage of something than I am.
Do you think you're more Leporino or more Manetti?
I don't know. The thing, I feel like I might be more Leporino because I look like Grandpa.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I was thinking.
But the body type I have comes from Dad. Like.
You have a man body.
Yeah, I'm a square.
No, it's an athletic body, D. It's not a square. Stop
But
saying that.
But from the shoulders up is Leporino, and then shoulders down is Manetti. What?
Mom's burping up a storm. Because she has soda. She can't drink soda. She burps.
She probably is drinking it too fast. But
No, every time she drinks it, she burps. She just keeps burping.
But
We don't drink soda. I think I'm definitely more Manetti.
Oh, for sure. I definitely think so. But
Because
it'll be curious to see because our DNAs are different.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be different, but I think I'm more like Swedish, very, very white. 'Cause I'm
Viking
so
blood.
pale. Oh my god, more than like the Italian other stuff, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I think we're some stuff that we don't know though.
Oh, that's like the main thing why I want to do it. Because, okay,
Go off.
little spiel. So, since I've been doing more reading and research into the ancient civilizations, right? A lot of also seeing a lot of other people doing the DNA swab test and stuff. People from like the European, Mediterranean area, they have a lot of different
Mediterranean. Ready? Meh.
meh,
Meh. De.
de,
Her.
ter,
Ray.
ray, e,
Knee.
knee,
Knee.
knee,
Like your knee.
Mediterranean.
Thank you.
So, seeing more and more people doing the swab test because it's more available or becoming more available. Not for people, the more research I've been doing just because of like stuff I'm interested in reading and video games and all that stuff, you notice that in that area of the world, Greece, Italy, Egypt, the Middle East, they had constant, what's it called? They had constant like trade and constant moving around all in one area. So that's why there's higher potential for you and me to see like little percentages of stuff we never thought about, because in ancient times people had to move for work, right? It's not like today you only have to move like 20 minutes to get a better job. back in ancient civilizations, in order to survive, sometimes you had to move somewhere that was like thousands of miles away from your home to make a living. So that's where people will see that little percentage of like that off the wall they never thought they were in their DNA.
That's like the motherland.
Exactly. So I'm curious to see, especially because we're Italian. We're from the part of Italy that is right on the sea, and right across the Mediterranean is Africa.
Good
And
job.
that whole circle, the sea is surrounded by like Italy, Greece, Turkey, Israel, Egypt. That's all one region that had constant like communication with one another. So that's why I'm just curious to see.
Well, that and like as far as dad, like we don't know a lot. I mean, you and I don't know a lot about his parents
No.
since they passed away before we were born, and so that would just be interesting to see like from his side, but also like, grandma because she was adopted.
Right.
We don't necessarily know either. So I think it'd just be cool.
Yeah. It'll be. I told Kevin, for those of you that don't know, my husband did not know who his dad was. And he keeps on.
Does he know now?
No.
Okay.
He keeps on claiming that he's Viking blood. And I want us to travel to like Sweden and Norway and all that stuff. Because A, it's beautiful. But B, for heritage wise or whatever. But I want him to know what he is before we go. Because you know those commercials they used to do?
Definitely looks Norwegian though.
Yeah. No, I know. But just like to confirm. But remember those Ancestry.com commercial? Where the husband and wife go to like Norway and stuff to see the husband's heritage and finds out he's not even that. I don't want that
No.
to happen. You don't remember those commercials?
No. Of course not.
Well, anyways, I don't want that to happen to Kevin. Like, go to this one country that you're supposedly from and find out you're not even from there.
No, he's definitely European.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I know that, but what exactly? He's
Would
a
he
bigger
want to do
mystery
that,
than
though?
us.
Would he want to do that though?
Do what? The swab?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it depends on the swab test because some swab tests tell you who you're related to.
Oh God.
And you know he's all about like, I don't want to know who my dad is and I don't care because he was never there. So.
Well, I doubt that man probably did that for the same reason. No offense, Kevin. But, well, then have him do it, and then you just look at it and never tell him and keep the secret for the rest of your marriage and live your marriage on a lie.
Bring it
Perfect.
to the grave. I'll
Bring
be
it
on
to
my
the grave.
deathbed and I'll tell him, your father was dead.
Or like have like a Luke Skywalker situation.
Oh, that would be funny. Oh,
I think that's a good idea though.
I think
It's
so
just
too.
But yeah, that's something we should do. Good idea, D.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I don't like these fries. They overcooked them. Wendy's, you overcooked your fries.
Wendy's is hit or miss when it comes to fries, for sure.
I agree.
Oh my
'Cause,
goodness, I'm so
we're
gassy.
fry connoisseurs in this pod, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We take our fries very seriously.
We do. We really do. We're definitely, I don't know what it is, but like, literally whenever I know for me, when I get fries, I'll eat them. I don't know, be like in a mood to eat fries. Do you feel like that?
Always. Winter, so it's fry season.
That's true. It's
I'm just like that with potatoes though in general.
it's French fry and crock pot season.
Mm-hmm. And like no vegetables.
Well, I can't promise the no vegetables, but I know you can.
I surely can.
From the girl who was vegan.
Potatoes are vegan.
I I know, but you can't just eat potatoes to survive.
I mean, you can. It's just not good.
It's not good.
Oh, did you look up what simp meant, Danielle?
I did, but I don't think I found the right definition of it.
What did you look it up like on Urban? Did you like Google it?
I did.
What did it say?
It said like a man who's like only like sole focus was to have sexual relations and that was it. Or something like that.
Because Danielle, I asked this to Danielle because she sends me thirst Instagram posts about Henry Cavill every 5 seconds.
Not every 5 seconds. I saw it and I sent it.
You sent like I had like 3 of them over the last week. So I was like, Danielle, stop being a simp, and she didn't know what that meant. So
I don't.
I'm gonna look it up right now. I think, yeah, it's better. I know what it is, but it's better
To look it up so we're not
to look it
incorrect.
up. Have the definition.
I sent you a Dunkin' Donuts thing this morning though.
I did see that.
That was
A
funny.
simp. Let's see.
Educate Danielle time.
I love
Because I'm not connected to the world at all.
Okay, a simp means like you're obsessed with somebody.
Oh.
So like, or like, cause I'm on TikTok, so everybody simps over like Chris Evans.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they're in love with him. But here it says someone who does way too much for a person they like. Which I don't know if that pertains to like internet slang, but it literally is like, I'm like, stop simping over them. Like you're like, oh my god, he's so hot, you know, and you just simp.
Okay, I get it.
But Danielle, it's fine. Oh, oh, I made a list. I
You made a
this for
list?
while. Speaking of Henry Cavill, I made a list. It's a list of celebrity men that I believe I would have a fulfilling marriage with.
Oh, I can't talk this podcast. A fulfilling marriage with.
Fulfilling, yes.
Let me just
I-
escape to the continent of Greece, shall I?
Yes. Get out of here. Go to Canada and get out of here. Because I have had this list for a very long time, but I actually have it in writing and it has expanded.
Expanded? I thought it would have shrunk. In the first place, I didn't even know you had a list.
Yeah, you know, because like me and my friends talk about it. I don't talk about
okay.
this stuff with you. But it's not necessarily based on looks because that's all relative. However, they are all beautiful men. It's based on like more so their personality,
Right.
And who
And
I
what
think
you
that
know.
if I was married to them, I would be very happy.
So it's based on personality and also maybe like things you've seen.
Yeah, like
And
I
seeing
find
them
all
do.
of these men attractive, and I'm sure the general public will find them attractive too. But it's more of like a fulfilling marriage of like happiness, and they seem like great people, and I love them.
And love
But
them.
it expanded, and I took some people out that like I was like, but like I also have to be attracted to them. You know what I mean?
You're right. So let's hear them. Let's hear this list.
This is in no particular order, by the way. It's just like who came to my mind first. Number 1, Jason Sudeikis.
Okay.
I have a huge crush on Jason Sudeikis.
Do
I
you
love
really?
him so much. Yes, I do.
That the thing is,
I
okay.
love him.
This is probably gonna happen more than just him. I've never heard you talk about having like a celebrity crush on him.
Well, like, who am I gonna talk about that with? Like, who am I gonna talk about that with? Mom? You know what I mean? Like, it's so random.
It is random.
Where like it's never come up in conversation, but I think he's so funny, and I just like I have a very big crush on him.
He's also a family man, if I'm not mistaken.
That too, and he's like I love SNL, and he was on SNL, so like he's fun, you know. Oh, the youngest person in this one is like 20, I think is like 30, mind you. Number 2, Donnie Wahlberg.
Okay.
Love Donnie.
Yep.
I love Donnie. He's so great. Okay. Number 3, we got Ewan McGregor, obviously.
Obviously.
Obviously. And speaking of number 4, Freddie Prinze Jr., because it's that nostalgia, little,
Mm-hmm.
like, 10-year-old Kim Love that I'm just not getting rid of. Because you asked me about, like, celebrity crushes, and I was like, those are the 2 people that I have legit celebrity crushes on. Probably besides, like, Jason and Donnie, but, like, if I met them, I would freak out.
You would gush. You'd be like, oh my
Because,
goodness.
like, I
Oh.
would gush. Like,
You
I don't think
would.
I would do that with the other people on this list. But, like, Ewan and Freddie Prinze, only because it's, like, deep within my, like, youth soul. You know what I mean?
We were talking about it the other day because, not the other day, the past couple of weeks, because Star Wars has been in the media and stuff, and that's where you got your crush from for Ewan, was because of Star Wars.
I was talking to Katie about it. We were driving home one day, side note, and she was like, we were talking about it because, we both love him, and she was talking about it from, like, Moulin Rouge and stuff that, like, makes sense because he was singing and stuff. I was like, no, man, Star Wars. And she was like, yo, you lost me. I was like, no, Star Wars, because I hadn't seen Moulin Rouge until, like, college,
Yeah.
like, the whole movie. So, like, I knew he was in it, but I didn't know it was him, because in Star Wars, he looks like a man.
He does look
And
like a man.
we are attracted to men in this house, okay?
We are. Because in Star Wars, okay, the first episode 1, he looks more younger, but that was the point, okay?
Yeah.
But in 2
No,
and 3...
I'm talking about full-on beard
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, long hair.
Yeah.
Little 10-year-old me simping hard. Literally, I think I have a problem, because I was like, Anakin's too young. He's like 20. He's like 23. He's too young. Danielle's dying. Like,
You
who
should...
am I?
Who's your celebrity crush on? Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Isn't that awful? She's like, yo, you lost me. Like, I was with you, and then it just went downhill.
But, like, that's a role he's, like, most famous for. Also.
I know, but
That's
I was
the
in love
thing.
with him. He has the high ground.
Yeah, I know.
He's only like
great.
men with the high ground, okay?
I think...
Ugh.
And I was thinking about this the other day because I finally watched Moulin Rouge on my own, which I think Kim's very proud of me. And I fell in love with him again. But for some reason, and I gotta look this up, I think he also did an American Chopper episode with the guys from American Chopper when they were
Yeah,
overseas.
He's really into like motorcycles and stuff.
Yeah, he's big into motorcycles and everything. So I want to see if I can track that episode down. So anyone out there that knows where the episode is, send it to us.
He came out with I think he came out with like a cross country like documentary show on
Yeah.
Apple or something.
He did.
But
I think it's just a cultural thing too. I mean, yes, America's big on motorcycles, but in Great Britain, they're really big into cross country because you can literally travel only a few hours and you're in like gorgeous scenery of like Scotland and Ireland. Good. All right. Ewan, also, I don't know, I haven't watched this movie in a while, but he was really good in the movie Big Fish, but I haven't watched any of the recent stuff, like at all.
I'm in love with him. Oh, Christopher Robin, watch it. He's so cute in that movie. It's really funny too.
He was,
And then Freddie
also...
Prinze Jr. They're like tied, but I was in love with him because he played Fred in Scooby Doo.
Yeah. He's also...
What is that movie? I just watched it. What is that movie? Hold on. The one with the famous one. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
With Lainey and the girl Lainey. Hold on. I'm looking it up. I'm such a fake fan. She's all that. Wow.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It's like one of those like 90s teen comedies, but he's great. And he's a committed man because he's been married to Sarah
Jessica Parker.
No! Sarah oh god, what the hell is her name? God. Buffy. He's married to Buffy.
Yeah. Well, she also played
Daphne. Sarah
Yeah.
Michelle Gellar.
Geller.
They've been married forever. So, you know, he's a committed man, and we like commitment. I just love him, and I love them together.
All right, next one.
Joe Jonas.
What? Yeah, okay. Wait, no.
Can I explain myself?
Sure,
before
go
you're
ahead.
judgmental? Okay. I have been a Joe Bro fan since I was a child. And I've been a Joe Ho my entire life. He's my favorite. No shade to the other three, but like Joe's the best one. He just radiates king energy to me, and I love that.
What?
I love him.
King energy.
Yes, king energy.
So like, okay, explain. I feel like I know what it is, but I need help.
Like, he radiates the I'm the main character in my story energy.
Oh, so he's the hero of it. See, I know it by something else. He's the hero of his own story type of energy.
No, he radiates like just king energy.
Okay.
God, how come? Oh, God, you and Brandon need to like open like Urban Dictionary and learn some like terminology. But I love him. He really does. And like, I'm not stepping in. I know you love Sophie Turner. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying. I think this is all just compliments to these men, if anything.
You're complimenting on who they are. Applauding.
Because I like I'm fans of them. Like I'm not like I don't think I'm really, like I said, in love with any of these people besides my two nostalgic loves. But other than that, you know. Oh my god. Okay, so then number 6 is any of the famous Chris's, because I feel like you can't go wrong.
Yeah, no.
Who's
Who's your favorite one again?
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth? Yeah, Hemsworth is good.
Yeah, like I feel like you really can't go wrong. Chris Pratt kind of lost me though when he married that Schwarzenegger because she's boring, but
yeah, she is kind of boring, huh?
You're so nice. I think Chris Pratt's very handsome.
He is for sure.
And then I have Henry.
Yep. Good old
I don't
Henry.
think I have to explain that. I could go on my giant rant because, like, that makes no sense. That man is too perfect, and it makes no sense to me.
Why?
It's just so rude.
So
God really, not even God. He was made in the lab, okay? The lab was like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this tall, muscular man with blue eyes and perfect cheekbones and dark curly hair, and he's gonna be fit, and he's gonna be handsome, and he's gonna be funny, and he's gonna be a nerd, so all the nerd men love him, and all the nerd women love him, and all the fitness women love him, and all the fitness men love him. And then you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make him British because why not?
It was like the
God
universe.
really said fuck it, and I'm gonna make this man perfect.
The universe had different vials, and just like Powder Puff Girl style, like mix,
Literally
mix everything together, like perfect man. Boom.
Yes.
But, I mean, he's had a few serious relationships, but he hasn't been like in a committed one for a while. He does like younger women though.
I know that girl was. I'm older than that girl. Isn't that stupid? No, I'm not. She's older than me now.
But I remember watching interviews for the actresses that are with him on The Witcher, and the same question comes up all the time. They're like, how is it acting with Henry Cavil in the room?
Well, I mean, at least he's like all dressed up so he doesn't look like himself, but he still looks hot.
I know.
Yellow eyeballs.
And
but also he has a really cute dog.
Yeah, the Akita. I forget her name, but she's cute.
That's the only thing I really care about.
The dog sells you.
Well, I mean, come on.
Yeah. And then, of course, the actress who plays Yennefer, they always ask her, how's it like shooting scenes with him? And she's like, it's okay. It'll be because
Yeah, like
sees him as an
don't get me
actor, but
wrong. Like I think that I hate those questions. They're
no,
so stupid. Like we get it. He's hot. Can you ask him some like good ass questions? We
like
were actually talking
personal
about it.
questions.
We were talking about like gender like stereotypes in my working women in American society class, and we were looking at two different images and like discussing about them, and one of them was the original Avenger, one of the original Avengers posters, where I have to burp, where it's like the six of them, but Black Widow is next to Captain America in the back, but she's like she's like backwards, but she's like kind of turned, but her butt's showing. Like it's like they're all the men are like front views, and she's like turned to like have her ass showing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were talking about that, and we were like, yeah, we don't like that like at all.
No,
that's stupid.
it's kind of portraying the only way women could get someone's attention is if they show off their assets and not just themselves.
But and then we were talking about how one of the girls in my class mentioned that they were doing a press tour, and like Chris Evans or whoever got like a really like introspected like smart question, and she got like, so like what kind of underwear do you wear under your cat suit? And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Did you really ask me that question? But I feel like the same thing happens for men, like actors, like attractive male actors, and it's just so stupid.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we should just stop boasting in the fact that we're hot and humble them and say how ugly they are.
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit. But
we talked about that though already. Like if they weren't famous.
Saying, well, it goes back to the point of like, can people stop talking about how hot Henry Cavil is, even though I just did? Like his face, he gets it. He knows he's hot.
Yeah.
Come on.
You don't have to like amp it up anymore.
Mom burped in the background for confirmation of my statement.
Remember, I don't know why I just thought about this, but remember growing up, Mom had a crush on Dave Bautista from WWE?
Yes! And Orlando Bloom.
Yeah. I remember.
I mean, I like Dave. He's cool.
Dave is pretty cool. I like him as
Drax. He's funny.
All right, who's next?
My last one so far is the obvious choice, Jason Momoa.
Very obvious choice.
Yeah, right? Come on, he seems like a blast.
He does, for sure. I don't know. So, Jason Momoa, he's the type of guy, on the fitness perspective, that if he's not getting ready for a role, he'll go all out and, like, not be in fitness bod. So
I watched his Clarkson interview about that. But I think he probably already has, like, a fit body type anyways.
Oh, for sure. Like, to begin with. Just genetics. I watched a recent video he posted, and I'm like, yo, dad bod. He has a fit dad bod going on, and he's great.
Okay, but, like, dad bods are 1,000 times better than, like, six-pack abs.
Oh, for sure. It shows sustainability.
Well, I was talking about this with Chris. My cousin. Our cousin.
Our cousin.
Danielle, you know what Danielle hates? Is when we'll talk about like our mom, and I'll be like, so my mom was doing this, and my mom was, she's like, it's our mom.
It's our mom. We came from the same person, Kim.
Why does that bother you?
Because you're not correct.
Well, because like but you're not home. So when I talk to other people about mom, I'll say my mom. You say my mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she gets
our cousin.
Our cousin Chris, we were talking about boys, right? And we were talking, I was like, I've never, like, I'll ask people what they find most attractive in, like, for the sake of this conversation, like, guys. And I've never heard anybody say six-pack abs.
Mm-mm.
No. Like, you gotta be huscular. Huscular and happy.
For sure.
Huscular, like, you got a little bit in the tum-tum, you have pecs, and you have, like,
arms.
enough definitions in your arms for women to notice, but not too much that you're a douchebag.
Not even like definition, just like arms. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like decent size arms.
But
But
like,
I think it plays back into the whole when we were talking about actors, like
I
they're
don't
boasting
find
up.
abs hot at all.
No, but the thing is, in reality, how like the percentage of people that actually have abs is very low. You know, it's kind of like, if you're trying to be shallow and be like, oh, I need a person that looks like this, and this, and they have abs. You're in reality, it's only like 1% of people then you're gonna be attracted to.
Yeah, and they're all celebrities, and they're all way out of our leagues, anyways.
It's like um, because I wrote this down for Ink Master season 12. Cam,
God.
literally, I
Yeah.
could just tell by his attitude. I'm like, he's a gym douche, and
Well,
I told
he's hella fit.
he is, but because he had that like personality, I told the Kevin, I said, I bet you I'm gonna find a picture of him posing like a gym douche, and guess what? Literally, one of the first pictures of it was his posing as a gym douche.
Yeah, well, yeah, those I don't like those, but I was saying that you can be a gym douche, you can be the worst person on the planet, you can be like not attractive in my eyes. If you have beautiful, beautiful forearms, I will fall in love with you.
Just forearms, not arms in general.
Forearms, okay? I don't know what it is.
So
Yes.
this part, hand
Forearms.
to elbow.
This part, elbow to like pinky, like this whole.
What
I love.
that doesn't make any sense.
Forearms are so hot to me.
What?
Like, they look because they have like the little thing, and then they're like. Anyways,
What?
that's my thing. It's my thing. Leave me alone. Literally, you could be like, well, the guy that yeah. Anyways,
The what?
he had
The
nothing.
what? No. You mentioned something now. You gotta say it.
Stamps.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's-
he had this.
Yeah, he had that.
Forearms.
Yeah. Oh my. No. Forearms. Stop, Danielle. Please. They're so like pretty to look at if they're nice. You know. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever said forearms ever.
No.
Why not? Everybody at home, look up some good forearms. You're welcome. Get into it.
I mean, forearms are nice to look at, but that's not the thing.
That's it. I am like attracted to forearms.
Name, then say what your ideal forearms are.
Let me find one.
Oh my goodness, I'm dying.
I'm being serious. Well, like, what's your thing?
My thing? Hold on one second. I mean, I'm attracted to the husky look for sure. My thing
Like,
is
look at this. Look at this forearm.
I
Wait,
can't-
I'm sending it to you.
just send it to me. It's gonna be Claire.
Oh, it just looks so nice. Mind you, I've never heard anybody else say that, and they always question me why I say that. When I'm like, God, look at his forearm on the left or the right, on the right.
And of course, the picture for everyone out there listening of the person she sent is Henry Cavil.
Look at his forearms. Look at him. Look at it. Oh my God! But see how it's the line and the muscle.
I see.
Beautiful.
You should change your list to rate them based
What?
on
Oh, wait.
their forearm.
Mom, you know what the most attractive body part on a man is?
His arm.
His forearm.
Why?
Because no,
I don't know.
I'll show you. Look at this man's forearm, and tell me it's not beautiful. Look at it. Isn't that nice?
It's muscular.
Yeah, it's nice.
The upper part is better. Arms.
No,
Arms
the
as a whole.
forearm.
Arms as a whole. Arms and chest.
Mom, who was your celebrity crush when you were younger?
Oh my gosh, I like Andy Gibb.
Who was that?
One of the Gibb brothers.
Who's that?
Cage.
Nicolas Cage, big time.
Before he was weird.
Who?
Nicolas
Nicolas
Cage.
Cage.
Oh, before you. Okay.
Like moonstruck Nicolas Cage.
Before that.
Oh well, then I don't know.
Younger.
I wasn't born yet.
You
like
weren't even
Orlando
thought
Bloom.
about.
But I was older then. It wasn't my like teenage crush.
Why no? But that's a good crush to have.
Yeah.
All right, bye. Mocha farted in here.
Hi, Dee.
Get out of here.
Oh my
Love
goodness.
you.
Love you.
No. Mom, I'm working.
Me too.
He's farting. Both of you, get out. I really need to put a door on.
Hey,
Mom.
I have a question for you.
Mom.
Did Winona really keep you at the park that long?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah. We talked about it.
I
Winona.
was on the way home from work one day, and she's like, "Wendy won't leave the park."
Can you leave the room?
No.
Go. We're working.
Over there working.
I
But
gotta put
anyways.
a door on the room.
Arms and chest. Like, arms
No.
and chest.
Okay. I'm with you on the arms. I got you.
Okay.
The forearms.
Specifically forearms.
That's it. Like this, elbow to pinky. That's it. Boom. Or elbow to wrist, I guess. I'm not kidding. You think I'm kidding? I'm not.
You have to change your list and list the men based on their forearm.
It's a good- Celebrity forearms. I'll do that next podcast.
I feel like I know who's gonna have the best ones.
Mom is peeing with the door open. What? Yeah. The toilet sucks. I clogged the toilet before. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want me to do it? Okay.
So now, when because, you know, I follow a bunch of athletes and stuff, I'll send them to you and you can rate them based on their forearms.
Yes. They can be assholes. They can be the nicest person on the planet.
But they're
Doesn't
forearms, man.
I'm not kidding. I don't know what it is.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sure somebody agrees with me.
Anyone out there listening, if you agree with Kim, message us or contact us because we want to know who you are and we want your thoughts about it.
Like, people are into weird crap. I don't think that's that weird.
No, it's not that weird. It's just not common.
I'm unique. What do you want from me?
You are unique. Oh, right. Can we stop, like, killing me on the inside?
I'm sorry.
I'm, like,
sorry.
tearing up.
I thought we had this conversation.
No. Well, obviously not if I'm reacting like this.
Then I talked to somebody else about it.
Oh, okay.
Anyways. Celebrity
alright.
forearms coming next week, everybody. Get ready.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm good. I'm gonna take
Okay.
a sip of water, and I should be good.
Ugh. I gotta go work out. What happened? Mom's got a crick in her neck.
Cause she's old.
You'll say you're old. Anyways.
I feel like this podcast, half of the time we were laughing.
We are, because we just talk. She doesn't understand that we're working. We could all
No,
just
I know, I know. Anyways,
because he takes it and he eats it because he's fat.
you done? You done yelling at the dog?
I'm yelling at mom because she's too fucking loud. Anyways,
When when we get a podcast studio, mom will just show up and walk into the studio.
Mom's gonna work for us, okay? She'll be our third co-host.
Oh my goodness, that would be a time.
We would have to do a lot of like PR stuff to like clean up that mess.
Yeah, I know. You know how studios have like the on-air sign? She's gonna disregard it and just walk right in.
Yo, I should get one for this room.
You should, but like at the same time, is she gonna pay attention to it?
If I get an on-air sign, will you not come over here until I'm done?
Are you talking about me?
Yes. Would you? Well, to be fair, okay, I would have done this earlier, but we're working in Danielle's world because she won't do stuff at a certain time. She's a lazy shit, isn't she?
Out to Washington, you become very lazy.
What? Oh my goodness. Oh.
Forearms, am I right? Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness, guys.
But it's only men's, it's not like women's.
Well, to be fair, women aren't really built to have like those forearms.
Well, speak for yourself, okay? I got them.
You can't see in this lighting, but I got them. They're there. That's the one thing after all my years of like working out and my weight fluctuating, my forearms have always been toned.
I have a question. If I drink my soda while I walk on the treadmill, will I vomit?
Will you vomit? Well,
Yeah, the bubbles.
I mean, maybe. Go ahead. Go test it out. Go test it out and record what happens.
You know what's funny? Every time, I already said this, but every time we do this podcast, I'm like, I'm going to go work out, and I never do.
You never do. Oh. You want to talk about Ink Master Season 12? Since we've kind of been mentioning about Ink Master the past couple of podcasts.
This will be our last topic of discussion.
Sure. What did you think about Season 12, Battle of the Sexes? Because I think it's a good season to actually discuss, just for the fact they did a whole Battle of the Sexes type thing.
Yeah, they definitely needed more women in there because there's a lot of talented women. I just feel like this season, I liked it. Like, it was fine. There wasn't anything that, like, really stuck out to me as far as, anything crazy to talk about. But you can, like, they're obviously gonna, like, put those men in there and be, like, as misogynistic and as sexist as possible for the sake of the show. And it's just, like, at a point, it just becomes really cringy. But the talent every season always, like, amps up for sure.
It did for sure. Like, I think they went into the season.
The women's team were, like, considerably better than the men's team.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, some of the men, like, I mean, anyone who's on the show are good tattoo artists.
Yeah.
We know, like, you're put into weird circumstances and, like, the time crunches and stuff. You're not going to produce your best work sometimes. We understand that. But for, you know, how the show plays out, the women's team, I think, was overall stronger than the men team. You know, the last, 3 or 4 men were good, but the last, like, 5 or 6 women were good. You know?
Yeah, totally. As a whole, they were, like, moons over the men.
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to say it's sad, but they did, you know, for the purpose of the season, they put in some men that, you know, said certain things or acted certain ways toward the women, and some weren't.
Oh my god, I thought Jake at first was sketchy And I
Uh-huh.
was like, they are not going to have this man come back for this season. Because he was so misogynistic in season 8. And I was like,
Wait, he
no.
was on season 8? Hold on.
Yeah, with Ryan. Sketchy. Who left?
No, that was Sketchy Lawyer.
I know! I just said that! I thought that Jake in season 12 was sketchy at first.
Oh. Oh,
I'm
okay.
done with this conversation. I'm so done. Oh my god. You people do not understand how awful it is to have you as my sister sometimes. You just don't get things.
But okay, continue since
It
we're
doesn't
past that.
matter. I'm done. I'm so done.
No, you're not. Continue.
Yes, I am.
Um,
So I thought that Jake was sketchy at first.
gotcha.
And I was like, please tell me they didn't bring this guy back on the show just to be an a-hole, because he was an a-hole to the women in his season 8.
He was so
But it
bad.
wasn't. I know, and it wasn't him. It was Jake. They just look similar.
Yeah, the last few guys that were still on, they were fine. Like towards the women,
Yeah.
you know, they had moments, but like that's bound to happen. You're
Like,
literally,
oh, I didn't know this was a baking competition. It's like, what the hell?
you literally are creating a season that is based upon, like the title says, Battle of the Sexes. So there's going to be moments when stuff like that comes out.
I
But
just think it's so stupid.
yeah, I mean, I hate, because during the season we heard a lot of the females' testimonies about how they were like brought up in the tattooing world and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
just like it's so awful to hear because you never want to think that it happens, but in reality that it does and is still happening even today. Because that season was 2019, or well, filmed in 2018, finished in like 2019. That's only like 2 years ago, which is
Yeah.
sad because you think that, especially for the tattoo world that's continuously progressing, that they would stray away from it. But also too, how many people not new people, but how many people nowadays are actually becoming tattoo artists, where a lot of the talented people have been in the industry for so long, and they've been around the whole, male dominance. It's kind of like the military in a way, but we can save that for a different time.
Men ain't shit. And that's my final take on that. Men ain't shit. Spends an hour talking about how much she loves these men.
And their forearms.
And therefore, I'm a woman. I'm allowed to change my mind.
um,
That's what Wendy Williams says.
Definitely, though, season 12, literally between Danny and Laura, they like just went back and forth in dominance.
Okay. I wanted Danny to win.
I did
really
too.
did. I don't like biomech at all.
But it was really good.
Oh my god, I would wear that thing, and I hate it. I hate biomech. I hate it. It's so stupid. It makes no sense to me why people get that. No offense. But personal preference. That shit looked insane, especially in like on camera.
On camera? So, just for the fact that it was on camera, healed,
Sometimes on camera it doesn't look as good.
It still looked like a sticker. Like, how many weeks after?
She should have won.
For sure.
Also, too, side note, Dave is the best judge on that freaking show.
He is.
You know what? That's what I want to talk about. Because the other two, I love them. I love both of them. They are so biased. Like, when they they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say, like, a tattoo has trauma, right?
Yeah.
Well,
okay. For trauma, Chris got better in later seasons, and he's been
No, he didn't.
No?
No, he did not. No! No, they didn't. If they did, I wouldn't be talking about this. Especially in this, I don't know if it was this season or last season, but when it comes, I think it was season 10. Josh did his Raven. He put trauma to the skin.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to
Overall, like
remember.
he won the show. He's a great tattooist, but he put trauma to the skin. They're fine with that if the tattoo's already good.
Actually,
If it's not good and there's trauma, they're like, this tattoo's got trauma, you gotta go.
that actually that is a valid point because I don't know how far you're into season 13, but
No.
Bob. So they were doing, and I don't know again if you've gotten this far. They were doing schematic tattoos,
Yeah.
and he had the best drawing, but he had 40 blowouts, and he was
Yeah, or
fine.
blowouts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, it's fine because it's already a good tattoo, so the trauma or the blowouts don't matter. But if it's already a shitty tattoo in their eyes, they're like, trauma, blowouts, go home. And it's like, where are your guidelines for what you're judging? Like, they're super
Yeah.
biased. I feel like they get worse over the seasons. The only person that isn't biased out of all the judges is Dave.
Right, because he's viewing it from like, I'm a canvas, this is what I want. Because personally, if someone blew up my tattoo, I'd be furious. And that's
Right.
what he does. Plus, if
But
you're
he
trying...
also, he's good. Hold on. He's good too, though, because he'll ask them. He'll be like, okay, but so does this count as he should go home if this tattoo has trauma, but it's a good tattoo? He'll ask them that.
Yeah, for like more reasoning behind their decisions.
Right.
I think also too though, if you're trying and you're fighting for the title of Ink Master, you should know or have enough experience to know like, okay, this person's skin type or whatever circumstances, this is how I should apply this tattoo to get the best result.
Does trauma happen when they go too deep in the skin?
I think it depends, cause like I think it was like a few weeks ago, because Kevin has like these little bumps on his arms. It's not like eczema or whatever, but he has them. So I asked him, I'm like, did you get any trauma when you got your tattoos? Because he got one and on the upper right shoulder where there's a bunch of bumps, but of course you can't see it anymore because of the tattoo. And I asked him, do you get trauma or do your bumps like get worse while you're getting tattooed? He's like, oh, no, not really. But if you're trying to fight for the title of Ink Master, you should have a good understanding.
Scabs?
I don't.
Because mine's scabbed. My last one's scabbed.
I think so. I know my first
then I got
tattoo, it's scabbed.
Which
and
one?
it's like, which one?
Which-
The
yeah, which
Hakuna
one?
Matata tattoo.
Yeah, but you went to like a janky place to get that done.
It's my fault, I know.
Like
I
my,
look
my
at
lipstick, the top of the lipstick scabbed when it was recovering, but it was fine.
right. Does it look
So I was
fine
like,
now?
Yeah, it looks fine. It's fine now. But I was like, is this gonna like fuck off? Because you know me, I peel shit. So I'm gonna peel that. You're not supposed to. Oh,
You're not supposed to.
So I'm like, did this get? Because watching the show, I'm like, is that trauma? I have no idea. It's
Um,
fine though.
I know for me, I think, I don't know if it happens to you, my skin gets red. Like, irritated.
Like afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not bad at all. It just was so itchy.
Yeah.
Because
It gets
oh,
itchy.
like it was bad. But no, anyways, back to the thing. It's like it's hard because they're being so biased about stuff.
Right, because,
especially
okay,
like, there's things that make
Chris-
it unwatchable sometimes.
Chris picked Laura because Chris is a Japanese guy.
Right.
And Laura did a Japanese piece, which was good, but I don't think I would wear that over the biomech.
Me neither.
No. And
It's Japanese is always too busy for me. in
I think
general.
it just
So was
depends.
Biomech, but the biomech was a lot more clearer.
mm-hmm. The thing is also too, for what? Oh, she's talking to me. I think Danny is one of, if not one of my favorite tattoo artists that's been on the show because she was like humble almost the entire time.
Yeah,
Like,
she was
yes,
like super chill. She didn't get into drama.
she was super chill and super sweet. And, like, yeah, okay, she got irritated at Cam. But, like, if I can get irritated at him, then for sure she's gonna get
So
irritated
did
at him.
everybody else.
Exactly. And she didn't, like, boast about her tattoo work and was like, oh, I did this for so many years. I got this in the bag or whatever. And I think she's the only female artist that said, I have no style. And Oliver
Yeah.
was like, yes, that's why we want someone as Ink Master who says that. And I just liked her because, side note, personal story, it'd be something to connect with because she's a military spouse. But that's just
Yeah.
like, it's the whole notion of no matter where you're from, if you're in the military or related to someone in the military, you automatically connect. But regardless, yeah, I think she definitely should have won.
I
Laura
would've
was
picked her.
Laura was really good though too.
Yeah, like I'm. Yeah, like I. It's just again, you can't not be biased in those situations.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sure if I was in that situation, I would be hella biased. But as a viewer, I can criticize it because that's what people do when they watch television.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I think, yeah, like Dave's a really good judge and host.
Do you
He's-
think
I
now?
think I've never disagreed with any of the choices he's made in
Oh,
particular.
yeah, for sure. I've agreed with a lot of the choices he's made. Do you think? Okay, so we're on last season, and there's no winner because they were supposed to film the season finale during COVID.
And then it got canceled.
It got canceled. Do you think though, with so it's owned by Paramount, and it's being available on all these different platforms? Do you think due to the increase of people watching it, they're gonna bring it back?
Yeah.
I think so too. Of
I
course they're
hope
gonna.
so.
Yeah, of course they're gonna wait for everything to go back to normal. But I think they're definitely going to bring it back, but maybe different, kind of like how they did Biggest Loser.
Yeah, I think they might do it on like a Netflix or like something.
Well, Paramount is coming with their own app.
Oh God, then I'm not gonna watch that. I can't with all these streaming services. I only have 3, well 4, because I have your HBO Max.
Cause you
and,
moved off me.
and I have your Disney Plus. But I got Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon. Yeah, I can't even.
The only reason why I would get
Well, I say
Paramount.
Netflix because it's on Netflix.
Yeah, but
They
not
could-
all the seasons. But
Yeah, but they're probably gonna cycle them out.
yeah, add more as months go on.
That's what I just said, Danielle. Oh,
But
help me, help
but
me.
but the only reason why I would get Paramount, the Paramount streaming service, and this is going back to the nerd inside of me, is there's been talk about a new Avatar animated series, and Paramount owns Avatar and Nickelodeon stuff. So
Are you really gonna? But like, why are you gonna get a streaming service for one show?
I don't know. Well,
That's stupid.
it is, but it would be exclusively to that application itself.
That's stupid.
Well, talk
Why
to the
pay
people.
for one thing when I can pay for multiple things? This is why I don't get these stupid apps.
It's all part of the business plan.
It's dumb.
It's dumb, but it's smart for them because then they get more people to sign up for the app.
I highly doubt it. I doubt it. I feel like people are gonna not buy them
No,
at all.
that was loud. I'm sorry. But anyways, we're almost done with
So-
Ink Master, and next
Yeah.
week we're gonna start Vikings. So
Ooh, I
that
wonder
will
what
be
Travis' forearms look like. I have to look that up.
that will be our TV show discussion is about Vikings.
Can we I know that there's a way to you can it's not Netflix Party because it's not only Netflix, but it's like You Party where we can watch it simultaneously together. I wonder if we can do that for Amazon.
We could see. It might have to be on like a computer or something though. I don't know if I can
Yeah, because
stream.
I have the system downloaded in my computer, but I think it might only be like Netflix and Hulu, but I could be wrong. It might be Amazon too.
Yeah, we can look.
But
If not,
yeah,
we'll
like
save discussions for
oh,
podcast.
started. So next week I'll do celebrity forearms.
Woo!
That'll be my discussion topic. I don't know how people are gonna
React.
react or like see them. I'll put the links to all the pictures in the description.
Down below.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited.
I bet you are. I'll send you some forearms too.
No, but like celebrities forearms.
Yeah, I got you.
And that'll consume my day. I can literally do that. Maybe I'll just do that after this.
Go for it. Have fun.
I just might.
All right. Got anything else?
No.
Okay. I wrote other stuff down, but like I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna cut that out, but I have to go to the bathroom, so we'll save it for next time.
How long have we been running?
An hour and a half.
Yeah, that's a good place to stop.
All right, Kim,
Yes.
close us out.
Danielle. What?
Close us out.
Oh. I'm so bad at these things. Well, if you want to know my celebrity list of forearms, make sure to listen next week. And we hoped you liked my introduction this week. And we hope that you pay attention to celebrity forearms in the near future. Also, eat all of your French fries always. It's French fry season. Have a great day. Have a great week. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.